Welcome to DWI right now, episode 45 episodes. I'm your host, Alex Green.
I'm Anthony Devlin. Oh my goodness, 45. Speaking of, who is this? Johnny Franco.
Former DWI light heavyweight champion.
Coming to us from New York. The Big Apple itself. This guy's a little cocky, but he has fantastic hair.
Wouldn't you be cocky if you were from Strong Island, New York?
No. Well, probably. I guess. Maybe? I don't know. Possibly, maybe, but probably not. I don't know.
Johnny Franco has been impressive since his return to the Village Shops. He was gone from Definitive Wrestling International for a while. And he's came back with a vengeance, looking for the DWI Light Heavyweight Championship to regain that title.
He's the first competitor. Let's see who's going to be the second competitor in this match.
This is DWI Volume 209. Since 2009.
Sounds like the Fleshmaster himself. Accompanied by Cripple Charles Crane.
The classic Charles.
Oh, is that? Oh,
the sadistic Fleshmaster, the current reigning and defending DWI Tag Team Champions, the Sinful Alliance. Now Charles Crane is out injured after the gruesome injury we saw him suffer against Big Red, but Fleshmaster more than capable in singles competition.
Certainly there's some fans out there really supporting the Fleshmaster.
And the Sinful Alliance have really made a name for themselves at Definitive Wrestling International.
They certainly have.
They win
at my expense.
They win the tag team belts from you and Aaron Nova. They align themselves with George Rodriguez, the DWI social media champion.
They paid in and it paid off.
And Charles Crane, notorious for running his mouth, giving it to the fans here at the Village Shops, telling them to shut up.
Crane is a pain, one of the fans, and he's just going to shut up over and over again.
The fans getting under the skin of Charles Crane before this matchup even starts. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the DWI Light Heavyweight Champion, Corey Kreese.
Corey Kreese on a real tear ever since coming to DWI. The winner of the, what was that?
The first ever Opportunity Knocks matchup. Winner granted a contract. He took advantage. He wins the match. And he has been on a roll ever since.
I think that's slight understatement, seeing as the man is standing there with the gold right now.
And it looks like we are set for triple threat action here in the opening contest, DWI right now, episode 45.
I would definitely say that the champ is up against it. Not only has he got to face these two guys in the ring, but then there's the Crip outside.
And the championship is on the line. If you heard the announcer right now, this is a DWI Light Heavyweight Championship match. So Corey Kreese has a disadvantage with it being three people in this match.
That's what I'm saying. And then he's got the fourth man outside. The advocate, the ally of the Sinful Alliance, or the Fleshmaster, Charles Crane.
And if my math serves me correct, and if Scott Steiner has taught me anything, he only has a 33 1/3% chance to win this matchup and walk out DWI Light Heavyweight Champion, retaining his championship. And the fans firmly behind Corey Kreese. We are about to get underway.
Hey, you better start watching the show. Fleshmaster's gonna win. He's gonna bring home a third championship for the
Charles Crane making bold proclamations ringside, saying they're walking out with 3 belts.
Oh, shut up!
And the light heavyweight division is on showcase in this matchup.
You need a little bit more than I do, lady.
You have a tag team champion in the Fleshmaster, a former light heavyweight champion in Johnny Franco, and the current light heavyweight champion in Corey Kreese.
He doesn't need anything.
And you got to be keeping a close eye on this match, being a 2-time light heavyweight champion yourself.
Well, you know, never hurts to be ringside and check out the competition.
Scout your opponents firsthand. And we are underway, opening contest. And they just jump Corey Kreese right from the bell.
Johnny Franco looking like he's enjoying a little too much pasta vazul. Getting a little get there. They're putting it to the champ, though.
It's a 2-on-1 assault. This is a handicap match right now. This is not where Corey Kreese wants to be.
Oh, double drop kick from the champ, taking both opponents down.
Showing why he's the light heavyweight champ with that amazing drop kick. And what are we going to see here? Corey Kreese lines up. Signature flying up all the way across the ring. Elbows for both of them. Fleshmaster set for the right all the way across. And the light heavyweight champion is clearing house here at the Village Shops.
He had a different idea. Oh, huge drop from that. These guys thought they were going to team up and put it to the champ, but the champ had a different idea.
Yeah, and
turning the tables on him.
He's taking out both of them. They're regrouping outside the ring.
And Charles Crane's still running his mouth.
And they're not even paying attention, but Corey Kreese lining up for something in the ring.
Takes both competitors out with that.
Over the top rope, straight to the floor, and Corey Kreese is fired up.
Cross body.
What do you think you're doing here? What do you think you're doing?
Corey Kreese took his eye off his opponents, was distracted by Charles Crane and the Fleshmaster.
He certainly paid for it.
From behind, and then elbow right to the back of the head.
Johnny Franco interrupting that cover, ensuring that the Fleshmaster would not become the new light heavyweight champion, and then delivering some boots to the chest, and then the appendages of the champion, calling to the Fleshmaster for assistance.
Back to the
Make a wish.
teamwork.
Oh my goodness.
That cannot feel good. And where can you get action like this, Tony, for only $5 every 2 weeks?
Nowhere. That's where.
Definitive Wrestling International.
That's what I'm talking about. DWI. As Johnny Franco looks up at the Fleshmaster talking about their partnership. Let's stay on the champ, ensuring that one of us walk out the new DWI champion. But we all know this is not going to last long, especially with these two chumps.
Corey Kreese is in bad shape in this matchup. Double elbow drop. Both men trying to steal the pinfall victory. But that's the triple threat rules. You never know where your opponent's going to be. He's always going to be someone to break up the fall. Fleshmaster sends Johnny Franco for the right, takes his head off.
Big clothesline dropping. Johnny Franco, Mr. New York himself.
And now stretching and suffocating Mr. New York. Just trying to twist his head off.
Pop, pop goes the weasel, the weasel. Oh, but he reverses it. Gets a pin on him.
And Charles Crane attacking Corey Kreese outside the ring.
Didn't see that. Oh, but I think what a dirty rat.
Huge drop kick from Mr. New
Right
York.
into the sternum, knocking the air out of the Fleshmaster.
Who was walking out of here, DWI light heavyweight champion?
I don't know. Right now, Johnny Franco with the upper hand, looking like he might be leaving today with the gold.
Charles Crane still screaming at the fans. Johnny Franco all the way across the ring. Huge splash.
Oh, big toe kick to the midsection of Johnny Franco.
He's
Leaving
stuck
him
in the
draped
ropes.
on the bottom rope. That is at the ligament to the back of the leg. That hurts tremendously. Doesn't look like much, but believe me, folks, when I tell you it hurts.
And Corey Kreese
Right.
lining up signature kicks. Johnny Franco stuck upside down right in front of the fans at the Village Shops.
Well, that was nice of Corey Kreese, excuse me, because I had to kick Johnny Franco square in the face. Side kick to the midsection of the Fleshmaster, followed by a big forearm. Throws him into the ropes.
Irish whip.
Big backdrop. Fleshmaster reeling. The champ is on the go. He's got him big. Oh, kick to the back.
Signature kicks. Martial arts background of Corey Kreese.
After delivering that snapmare, delivering these kicks, going for the pin.
And Corey Kreese in control in this huge triple threat match. Fleshmaster sent for the ride one more time.
Fleshmaster in. Oh, get savvy this time. Big. Go ahead, bro. What was it?
Corey Kreese went to the proverbial well one too many times, and he got caught with a swinging neck breaker.
I definitely would say so. Oh, Fleshmaster thinking he has him, but Johnny Franco pulling him out of the ring, breaking. Oh, my goodness. Hello, ring curb.
They are brawling all over the Village Shops. And he just threw the Fleshmaster right into the injured Charles Crane.
That's one way to get him out of it.
And this could be Corey Kreese's opportunity.
That delicate leg of, jumping, spinning back kick. That delicate leg of Charles Crane drops him. He's in agonizing pain. Johnny Franco sent to the ropes by the champ.
Corey Kreese running kick right to the chest.
Oh, wait, Tony, Corey, whatever your name is,
Did he call him Tony?
Trying to steal the victory right here.
Fleshmaster rolling back in, bringing it up, going for one himself, only getting 2 count on that.
What a matchup we are witnessing here at DWI Volume 209. And it looks like they're locking in a double Russian leg sweep.
Oh, they didn't get all of that, but that still looked like it came down on the back of the head of the champ.
And this could be the end of the title reign for Corey Kreese here, as he has been beat up by these two.
As long as someone's still standing when one of them goes for the pin, this is going to go on forever.
And Fleshmaster spinning back kick right to the face of Johnny Franco.
Eat that heel kick, Johnny.
Oh, you saw me hit him with the contact.
Fleshmaster back on the attack on the current champion, Corey Kreese.
Dropping the huge forearm on the back of the champ. Double axe handle to the spine.
And you can just see how much pain Corey Kreese is in.
Introducing his face into the turnbuckle.
What are we going to see here? This has been an incredibly hard-hitting matchup. Fleshmaster winds up. Corey Kreese moves out of the way. Hits him with... He almost won it right there. I thought it was over. Corey Kreese go behind on Fleshmaster. Johnny Franco, what's...
Oh, sunset flip into a German release. Almost getting the championship with that.
What a maneuver there. He almost had it. And he threw Fleshmaster all the way outside the ring with that.
Drop kick to the champion. Right in the teeth. Just raining down blows one after the other.
And He had all his body weight on his shoulders there, but unable to keep it down. Corey Kreese barely able to kick out of that. Fleshmaster from behind.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Not today, Junior.
Can the Sinful Alliance walk out of here light heavyweight champion? Johnny Franco reverses, and he throws Fleshmaster all the way to the floor. Franco's got Corey Kreese inside the ring.
I can't believe it.
And this could be it. This is signature Johnny Franco.
Oh, plants the champion.
That's got to be it. This match should be over.
He's saying it's all over, but they're crying.
But
The
Fleshmaster
Fleshmaster hoisting him up in a wreck.
and Johnny Franco's in trouble. This is not a position you want to be in.
Boom, dropped in the cutter.
And Fleshmaster, if he can just get the pinfall, this match would be over.
Johnny Franco rolling out of the ring.
But Fleshmaster is in control here.
Firm control. He should be going and getting that pin. Oh, champ reversing.
And Charles Crane caught the foot of Fleshmaster. Miscue by the tag champs.
The very rare miscue. Oh,
That's it, the signature Corey Kreese running knee. And there's your 3 count. And still your light heavyweight champion, Corey Kreese.
getting out of there with the championship. That was hard fought. Your
Corey-
winner and still champ.
Corey Kreese, and he has been on a roll ever since he defeated Brandon Groom. Then he defeated the jerk Eric Curtis. And he has been unstoppable here at DWI. What a matchup.
He's definitely been putting up the W's.
And he is letting Fleshmaster know that he just beat him and he is walking out champion. But Johnny Franco and the Fleshmaster, they came in with a plan and they put up one hell of a fight in that matchup.
They would have worked if they would have worked together just a little bit more. Good thing for the champ, Corey Kreese. They did not work together any better. And
The odds were stacked against him. Charles Crane outside, Fleshmaster, Franco working together inside the ring. But Corey Kreese,
he's definitely fortunate to come out champion.
We still have champions.
Sinful Alliance seemed very disappointed in their loss. What does this mean for the career of Corey Kreese after the tear that he's been on here at Definitive Wrestling International?
Yeah, maybe a shot at the multimedia champion,
Bring him in. I'll just keep on knocking him out.
You heard it.
George Rodriguez.
You heard it right there. Keep bringing him in, and he'll keep knocking him out. What a matchup. DWI right now, episode 45, DWI 209.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony Devlin, DWI 209, episode 45, main event. We've been building towards this one for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. We have the shooter Ray Ayala versus the champ David Guevara. These guys have been going at it for quite a while now.
And this matchup is a submission match.
Folks, in case you're wondering who that was, that's my buddy, my partner, my friend.
Alex Green. And
This should be one heck of a match right here. These two guys really don't like each other.
And this really plays into the hands of Ray Ayala because he is the shooter, a submission expert. And the only way to win this match is to make your opponent give up.
Submission match. Dave Guevara versus Ray Ayala. As my partner just stated, this goes into the wheelhouse of the shooter.
And this match off started when Ray Ayala and David Guevara were working as a tag team, it looked like they were going to go for tag team championship gold after they won the match against the Sinful Alliance. And then Ray Ayala attacked David Guevara, made it clear he was going to be the next two-time champion and that he was on notice, and it's been on ever since.
He didn't want tag team gold. He wanted heavyweight championship gold. And he wanted to make it his goal to beat the champion, Dave Guevara, and take that title away from him of DWI heavyweight champion.
And there he is, the current reigning and defending DWI heavyweight champion.
The Rebel Gorilla, Dave.
A two-time DWI Tag Team Champion as a member of the Rebel Gorillas with Lightning Monroe, a graduate of the Academy of Wrestling Sciences at Definitive Wrestling International, and he has been wearing that belt with pride.
My goodness, how long has Dave Guevara been at DWI? He's been the champion for quite a while. He's been here, I would say, over 4 years now.
The only two-time champion in DWI history, defeating Leo Bryan and George Rodriguez to win the title.
Started from the bottom, worked his way up to the top.
And the fans are firmly behind him here in this huge main event.
Against a very seasoned veteran in Ray Ayala.
20 years experience in wrestling, 16 more than David Guevara.
This match is a submission match.
A first in DWI history right here. And we are about to get underway. And do you think David can do it again and walk out of here heavyweight champion?
I've seen the Rebel Gorilla pull off some real miracles. I just said real miracles, but I don't know. Really, maybe he is that good. I don't know. Every time his medal's been tested, he's come out the other side still champion. So, if anything, I'm going to put my money with the champ, the Rebel Gorilla, Dave Guevara. What about you?
Now me, I think shooter Ray Ayala with this 20-year advantage, the experience advantage, being a former heavyweight champion, I think that gives him the advantage to walk out of here as the next two-time DWI heavyweight champion, and I think David Guevara is in trouble here.
The match is underway now.
And you can hear the fans behind David Guevara ready to kick things off in this submission match. First ever DWI history, and we're witnessing it right now. Both men squaring off. Both men know each other very well after everything that's transpired leading up to this match. And they're approaching this match cautiously at the beginning because all it takes is being caught in the wrong submission one time and this match is over. The two bulls lock horns, collar and elbow tie. David Guevara takes it right into a wrist lock.
Working on that arm there. Very quick top drop toe hold from the shooter. Getting that ankle lock.
David Guevara trying to go for the eyes there. Ray Ayala wrenching on that ankle.
This is past technical. He reaches and grabs that chin. Oh.
Ray Ayala slips right through into the hammerlock. And there's that expertise we showed you. He has a counter for your counter every time. And the biggest prize in Definitive Wrestling International is on the line in this matchup. Very few men have been able to hold that championship, and only one man has been able to hold it twice.
He's right now getting stomped on in the ring.
If we were scoring this one, I think a point for Ray Ayala right there.
No points in wrestling, so whatever with that crap.
David Guevara with the go behind on the shooter Ray Ayala. And these are two big men. David Guevara, 255 pounds. Ray Ayala, 300 pounds.
Submission.
And they could be over right here. He is just twisting and torquing that ankle, the knee, the hip.
Almost has a version of a heel hook. If he'd only slip it underneath that other arm, his left armpit, and extend, he'd have that knee bar.
And David doing his best to get out of this predicament here.
Bunch of kidney shots. Big punches to the midsection.
And he turns it around. Haymakers to the kidney and then his own leg lock.
How you like me now, Ray Ayala? The champion says. Really, he didn't say that. I just said that.
No, I heard him say it.
See, he said it.
Ray Ayala trying to battle out of this submission match. Trying to walk out DWI heavyweight champion.
He wants to prove that he is better than the champion. That's why he called for this submission match. Not only did he want to get a pinfall victory, but he wanted to punish the champion. He wanted to embarrass him. He wants to make him tap. Prove that he's done it. Prove that he can do it again. Show the DWI fan faithfuls that he's the man, and it's his time.
And you hear the fans firmly behind David Guevara at the Village Shops, and with the reversal, got him right into the half crab. Sure, he learned it at the Academy of Wrestling Sciences. Locks in a boxing crab that he learned there as well. And the referee right there in perfect position to make sure Ray Ayala, if he gives up,
if he taps or he submits. He's fighting to the rope, it seems. Get the pressure off. There you go. He flips the champion over with that leg strength.
and it looks like he's going for David Guevara's signature key lock right here.
Dave Guevara grabbing the ropes with his feet, ensuring that Ray Ayala can't grab that hold.
What a slap in the face that would be if Ray Ayala could beat David Guevara with his own signature submission.
Oh, I got this.
Come on, David. I'm cheering for you.
Ray Ayala almost taunting his competition in this matchup. Does Ray Ayala risk being overconfident here, taking David Guevara lightly?
He's just trying to get in his head. Oh, inside leg kick.
And what a stiff kick. No leg slaps here.
Yeah.
David Guevara immediately with a limp after that hard kick. And another one.
Ray Ayala kicking the leg right out from underneath the champ.
Looking to cripple the champ
Going
here.
into the step over toe hold.
Fans doing everything they can to try to give some energy to David Guevara to fight out of the submission.
Putting all that pressure on the ankle and knee of David Guevara. But David Guevara reversing it.
Now, how gratifying would it be for David Guevara if he could make Ray Ayala say he quits in his own match, the submission match?
I'm sure he'd be gratified.
Shut Ray Ayala up once and for all by making him say, I quit.
Definitely for a couple days, that's for sure. He would always hold it over him.
And he just told the ref to quit asking him. He's not giving up.
Not going to be able to do it.
Both men struggling right now. Both men trying to get the other one to give up. And David Guevara has this locked in right in the middle of the ring. Ray Ayala's not by the ropes at all.
Ray Ayala has no leverage from his back.
He's doing everything he can, struggling, reaching, everything, and he gets the bottom rope.
The referee putting a speedy count on the champ.
David Guevara goes right back on the attack on the leg. Very smart move here.
Dropping elbows, inflicting all kinds of pain to that left knee of the shooter.
Huge elbow drop right to that inner thigh knee. And David's kind of weathered the storm here. Ray Ayala had the advantage off, and David Guevara has found his way out, and he is in control right now in this matchup.
Fortunes have definitely turned here in this match. That's for certain.
And think over the last few years how David Guevara has always managed to overcome to win the DWI Heavyweight Championship, to be on this incredible run he's been on. And he has an armbar locked in here. This could be it.
This certainly could be it.
And you can hear David Guevara moaning and groaning in pain. The shooter saying, ask him. He wants this matchup to be over.
Again, resorting to those big punches.
And he's going for a figure four leg lock here, but he can't quite get it locked in. Stomps to the shooter. Just putting the beat down on the shooter on that leg, and he just tried to dislocate it. What a main event here. DWI right now, episode 45.
Big old bang.
Just dropping the
Ran him
haymakers.
down on him.
Both men dipping into their submission arsenal to try to find a way to get their opponent to give up here. Yeah, doing his best to try to fight out here. Referee, perfect position. And David Guevara could have this matchup right here. As he keeps Ray Ayala with a kick right to the side of the head. Did you see that, Tony?
No, I did not. I was paying attention to what the fans were saying, the sadistic fans here. Of course I saw that athleticism of Ray Ayala giving the boot side to head.
And David Guevara could be rocked here after he just got kicked right in the face. Ray Ayala attacking that lower back. And this matchup has been hard hitting.
This is taking, beating the champion is here. Taking a beat.
And what is Ray Ayala going for here? And again, right to the lower back with those forearms, right to the kidneys. And Ray Ayala hooks it in.
Oh my goodness, drives him in.
Belly to back suplex. And that could be it. What is he? He looks like he's trying to lock in a Kimura here. And he might have it. And you can see the pain at David Guevara's face. The referee asking him to give up. And David Guevara doing everything to stay in this
Snapper,
match.
tap, champ, snapper, tap. He's not trying to give up, but this is not looking good for the champion here at all. He is in very precarious position here. Not looking good at all.
Ray Ayala using his submission expertise here, and he could be seconds away from being the DWI heavyweight champion once again.
And going home with the rotator cuff of the champion as well. Not only taking the belt away from the Rebel Gorilla, but he'll be taking his arm home. David
Guevara scraping, crawling, fighting back into this match, trying to turn things around, and he's back to his feet.
Big boot.
Right to the midsection. Ray Ayala set for the ride.
Huge clothesline.
David,
Huge.
he just took his head off. And he's trying to go for something here. Can't quite get whatever it is. Trying to go for a submission. And he just keeps attacking that arm. He was going for something there, Tony, but Ray Ayala was fighting out of it.
Just needs to stay on him.
And this could be it. Signature key lock, short arm scissors. Can he get it?
He's got it locked in.
This is it. The referee's right there. Ray Ayala is in trouble here in this DWI Heavyweight Championship submission match. And it didn't look like David Guevara quite good. No! David Guevara going for it again. David Guevara looks like he knows he has this match won.
Yelling, it's my title, it's my title.
But Ray Ayala manages to get out of it.
What did he do, bite him?
I missed it, it happened so fast. Ray Ayala walking with that limp, with those stiff kicks once again.
Yeah, you're kicking him where you bit him. Do whatever it takes. Is it really breaking the rules if the referee doesn't see it?
Ray Ayala once again just attacking the leg with those short kicks. Right to the back of the knee. And the experience of Ray Ayala really showing through in this matchup. With 20 years experience, being able to endure this match.
He's putting himself in a bit of a position.
And you can hear the DWI faithful trying to get behind David Guevara.
Trying to crack the skull of Ray Ayala.
And he's got him in an armbar here. But he doesn't have all of it. Ray Ayala clinching his fists together to try to prevent that.
That full extension, full impact of the arm on the tendons and ligaments of the arm.
And that move could easily hyperextend or break your elbow. The shooter is in trouble right now. And both men have to be frustrated. This matchup has been going for a while now, and neither one able to make the other one say, I quit, or give up, or tap out.
Well, we knew it wasn't going to be easy for either one of them from the outset. Both of these men are two tough individuals.
Two of the toughest and hardest-hitting competitors at Definitive Wrestling International, but how much do they have in the tank?
I don't know, but we sure will find out on what's going on here.
Jockeying for position.
Ray Ayala just mounting him. Yeah. Put that forearm in his throat. Referee not being able, just now noticing.
David Guevara could be unconscious, having oxygen cut off. And finally, the ref sees it, gets it broken up, but the damage could have been done already.
So deep into this match, that lack of oxygen could lead to the demise of the champion here. The fans not pleased at all with the tactics of Ray Ayala. That Cobra clutch.
And David Guevara looks like he is going to sleep. This could be
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I think just like that, we might.
He's checking him. That's one. That's two. If his hand hits the mat one more time, that's it. And David Guevara using everything he has left to try to battle out of this Cobra clutch here in the main event of DWI Volume 209.
I would have swore that was it for the champ, but somehow he's found it within him to get up and fight out of that.
Off the ropes.
Deliver the clothesline, taking down the contender.
David Guevara like a freight train just running over the 300-pound shooter, Ray Ayala.
Oh my goodness, he hit him so hard it rewound it and showed it twice.
And there it is. This could be it. What a hard-hitting main event. And remember, folks, you can get action like this every 2 weeks. Village Shops, Ruskin, Florida.
For only $5. $5. $5.
For only $5, you can see Ray Ayala kick David Guevara in the face to get out of that submission right there, Tony.
Right in the face. I can't believe these two guys are still going. These guys are. But it is for the championship, so.
They are 20 minutes deep in this submission match. They have been battling it out non-stop. And really, how much do these guys have left in the tank? How much more do they have to give here at the Village Shops in Ruskin, Florida? Ray Ayala just putting the boots to his foe, David Guevara.
Boots.
David Guevara sent for the ride. Ray Ayala lining up. David Guevara with the arm drag straight into the arm bar.
Referee asking the shooter if he gives, yelling no, no. The fans wanting to see him submit here. No quitting the shooter. Neither one of these guys. What's it gonna take? You asked me that 10 minutes ago.
I can't believe this matchup. The first ever DWI submission match for the heavyweight championship. We're witnessing history, Tony.
History.
Ray Ayala trying to lock in a submission here. Bringing David Guevara up to his feet.
I'm shocked he hasn't gone for the patented cloverleaf.
And huge punches back and forth between these two.
Queensberry rules or something right here. Back and forth.
There's three huge right hands from the current DWI heavyweight champion, and he has Ray Ayala reeling. And ooh!
Just came out of left field and hit him with that.
That was
Smack.
a huge punch right to the face. And these two men are reeling here in the main event.
Oh my goodness.
The dragon screw leg whip. And he has him in a knee bar. This has got to be it. We're going to see a new heavyweight champion. Can David Guevara get out of this? He is right in the middle of the ring. And this has got to be it here, Tony. After everything that these two men have been through in this matchup, there is nowhere for David Guevara to go.
I'm sitting here silent because at any moment he could tap.
Who is this coming through the crowd?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. George Rodriguez dropping the social media title on the back of the shooter Ray Ayala.
And George Rodriguez, an enemy of both of these men. And
25 minutes into this match, decides he's going to interject.
And I think Ray Ayala had the championship won right there.
Oh my goodness.
But did you see that body slam from George Rodriguez and the attack with the bell? He throws Ray Ayala aside. David Guevara is in trouble here.
What is this all about?
We don't even know if David Guevara can walk, and title right to the back of the head.
spreading the devastation.
And George Rodriguez coming in, wrecking house, claiming he never got a fair shot back at David Guevara. And don't forget, Ray Ayala beat George Rodriguez to become the #1 contender for the DWI Heavyweight Championship.
But he screwed George Rodriguez to get that opportunity.
Like George Rodriguez hasn't screwed over a few people on his way.
He didn't forget, though, did he?
And just taking the knees out with that chair. First the onslaught with the social media championship, and now just assaulting him with the chair. And the champion.
Those two went at it for almost a year. Now he basement drop kicked to Ray Ayala.
And both of these men have put each other through tables. We've seen them battle it out all over the village shops, and now it looks like George Rodriguez is trying to end the career of David Guevara. Somebody has to stop this. And you hear him, "You forgot about me." George Rodriguez has been busy over the last few months with the social media championship.
He wanted to ensure that Ray Ayala was not going to be the champion. He stole his opportunity, he feels.
He might have shortened his career right here with that leg drop on the chair.
Shatter the leg of the champion.
Somebody has to come out and help David Guevara. He's not going to be able to walk after this.
Saying what he has is his, saying the championship is rightfully George Rodriguez.
And it sounds like George Rodriguez wants his DWI Heavyweight Championship back. And it looks like he wants to end the career of David Guevara.
Ray Ayala running for the hills. To be honest, he stopped him from winning because he had stole his opportunity.
And what is Ray Ayala going to have to say about this? Because he looked like he had this matchup won.
Well, he wanted to make sure that Ray Ayala didn't win. And he's continuous to beat on the champ.
And again with the chair on the leg. And David Guevara can't even stand up here. He can't defend himself. And our officials here trying to convince George Rodriguez to stop him. He's not listening.
They're trying to convince him because they sure as heck are not trying to get in there with him right now.
They don't call him the Mexican Punisher for nothing.
They're like, that was the main event. We've done our job. We're not getting in there.
And just look what George Rodriguez has done. He took me out. He took Big Red out. He just taken Monster out. He is known for hurting the competition. And David Guevara is right in that same predicament. George looking to take him completely out of action.
Playing his music in hopes to maybe distract him with something.
And the officials right there checking on him, trying to make sure he's okay, trying to make sure if that leg isn't broke. What a main event here at DWI right now, episode 45. Can you believe what we just witnessed after a huge hard-hitting submission match? Right as it looked like Ray Ayala's walking out heavyweight champ, George Rodriguez comes in and ruins the whole thing.
25 minutes of punching in the mouth.
And he's on the attack again.
Finally, the referee steps up. I guess he figured he had done enough damage.
What's going to happen?
Puts an end to that championship match.
What is going to happen next here at Definitive Wrestling International?
Don't forget about the Punisher.
What are we going to see at 210? What are these men going to have to say about what transpired here at DWI Volume 209?
Tune in, check out, find out. Because I'm sure there's going to be hell to pay.